A man that was chosen by God to try to cover up their sin. When David writes, "Blessed is he whose transgressions are forgiven, and whose sins are covered and not counted against him by the Lord," he's talking about himself. David knew what it was like to be lost, but he also knew what it was like to be forgiven. The effects of sin. Notice that David kept silent about his sin. He committed adultery, he lied and deceived, he murdered, but yet he didn't want to think about it, and he certainly didn't want to admit it or talk about it. This is so true to so many of us. When we do allow ourselves to get caught up in sin, we don't want to admit it. We don't want to think about it, and we don't want to talk about it. When we consciously think about our sins, then we are obligated to do something. But if we can shove our sins back into the recesses of our minds and not dwell on them, we think we can live with ourselves a little easier. Many Christians have secret sins that we commit that we don't want anybody to know about. Those sins vary. They can be a compulsive lying, pornography, sexual sin, stealing, on the job, cheating, drunkenness, bitterness, and many more. And like David, we keep silent about our sins. We don't want to admit them to God, to others, or even to ourselves. Look how David's silence has affected him.